Okay, welcome back to round 3 at the European Championships 2019. That guy is really tall. His name is Henri Vesanen from Kirkkonummi, Finland. He was playing in the XTC in Team Finland the other day. He's playing Anakin Skywalker with the R4 astromech and the spare parts canisters. Obi-Wan Kenobi with R4 astromech and the Delta 7B title, of course, or configuration, I should say. R4 astromech, calibrated laser targeting and brilliant evasion. And Luminara Unduli with R4 astromech, calibrated laser targeting and brilliant evasion. Juan, who's joining me. Juan, say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Are you familiar with these Jedi and what they do?
Yes.
Okay, so there's nothing I need to explain to you there, right?
No, nothing.
No, okay, right. So we know Anakin and his ability, what is it? After you fully execute maneuver, if you are an enemy in your forward firing arc at range from 0 to 1, in your bullseye, you may gain 1 force to remove 1 stress token. Obi-Wan, where after you friendly craft, spends a focus token, spends a force to give that craft back another focus token. And Luminara Unduli is when it's a bit far away.
When a friendly ship defends at range 0-2,
yeah.
If you are not in the bullseye of the enemy ship,
yeah,
and you can spend 1 force tokens to change 1 crit to hit and 1 hit to focus.
Well done. Okay, cool. Moving on to the other side of the table, we've got Carlo Tozzi from Italia. He's playing Darth Vader with fire control system, afterburners and hate. Marek Steel with Composure, fire control system and afterburners, and Suntifel with Predator. That's one of your type of lists, right? With Suntir and Vader.
Yeah, in hyperspace, these lists are really popular.
Yeah.
Because 3 aces, it's a good type of list always.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have some possibilities.
Right. So to give everybody at home a little bit of context, Juan is a Spanish player. You were judging at the Barcelona regional I went to, right? Any other judging you did since then? No.
I do tournaments on Barcelona.
Yeah.
And I'm the judge.
Yeah, you were the head. You were the marshal there, yeah. And apart from that, if you have followed the channel for a long time, you'll recognise him from the European Championship 2017, where you made top 16, and we had you on the stream, right? The second day, where you beat what was his name? I'm forgetting his name from Aberdeen.
I don't remember.
Tim Gronberg, I think his name is. I apologise, Tim, if I've messed it up. Anyway, why have I not got round 4 up or round 3 up on the screen? How about now? There we go. Okay. So yeah, when we did that game with you, and we did the interview afterwards in English, and you became a bit of a whipping boy of the Spanish community for your very bad English.
Yes.
Right? And so since then, you've obviously put a lot of effort into it, right? You've got very used to the cards, language, and stuff like that. And you said to me you'd like to commentate, so I said, well, yeah, go on. I've not got anyone else to talk to.
One of the things I like to play out of Spain is practice my English.
when you play outside of Spain, you like to practice your English. It's your favorite part, right? So anyway, as it goes, Henri has kind of decided to dash across his board edge as the Imperials just kind of fly towards him. But Carlo's got all these silly magnets on his bases, and they're all pointed all sorts of funny directions. And the TIE Advance that's painted with a pink scream, that's Darth Vader. There's another one where the wing panel broke off this morning. That's Marek Steel. He wasn't able to replace it. I don't know what happened regarding the broken components rule. But anyway, and one of the other things you'll be noticing, Carlo is very proud of his Katy Perry template tray, which you're also seeing on the right side of the screen, made for him by Magic Works over in Italy. And he's been very proud of that for a long time. I remember the one he had in the European Championship, that first European Championship, was even better in my opinion. They'd kind of done the Rolling Stone cover. Right, okay, sorry, I'm going way too fast. He's a big fan of Katy Perry, right? And before this one, which he's obviously gone for because she changed her hair, right? Because before she had black hair and she cut it short and blonde. But when she had the black hair back in the 2017 European Championship, he had a template tray, which was the same thing, but he used the image from the cover of Rolling Stones that she did, and made it look like a Rolling Stone magazine, and like the titles that appear around it on the magazine were like confessions of an X-Wing, whatever, and all kind of X-Wing related. And I thought that was better, but obviously she's cut her hair and he needs to stay relevant to his fanboyism, so he's managing to keep it real there. What's your take on the Free Jedi list? What's your opinion on the Free Jedi list?
Before the points change.
No, just what do you think of it as a list?
Yeah, before the points change, the list is really easy to do it. It's 3 Jedi's, 3 Delta, that's all.
Yeah.
But now you can try new possibilities. This one with the ability of Obi-Wan and calibrated, it's not bad. Anakin, it's for me the best ace for the ability. You can do everything you want. And always is a good pilot. And the other two have a good synergies in between both.
Yeah, the Brilliant Evasion, what's that do?
I don't like that upgrade.
You don't like the what?
I don't like that upgrade.
That upgrade, which is that while you defend, if you are not in the attacker's bullseye arc, you may spend 1 force to change 2 of your focus results to evade results. I guess, right? I get it. A bit weird though, huh?
I prefer these points to the bit, for example.
Yeah? Because how many points is he then? If he's got 88, 56, 51, so 107 there plus 88, making him 195. So 5-point bid.
More bid because Anakin is really bad against Vader
and
Sonti.
Right. Do me a favor, move yourself that way a little bit because you're getting way too close, and I'm like, dude.
Okay.
Okay. Right. And the Vader, the Imperial list is very much tried and tested. Yeah, like you said before, it's very popular. It's that typical thing that the Imperials do well. They have maneuverable ships that hit hard and have to try and avoid fire as much as possible. And afterburners give them a certain boost in that respect, but they've got to be very careful about the positions they get into. And here with the Jedi are very much agile ships, very maneuverable. And the Imperials have to be careful to make sure that the Jedi aren't surrounding them and coming at them at multiple shots at the same time, right?
And for me, Jedi's are a really good ship because they are aces and have life like X-Wing.
And can fly like an X-Wing.
Life.
They've got the same kind of health as an X-Wing.
And defense.
All right, I get you. Right.
You can play it like aces.
Yeah.
Or play it together in formation. Because you usually don't lose a delta in 1 round.
Yeah.
And you have a good fire because you can get a target lock and have force, and you have double modification in attack.
Right. Okay. So he's got plenty of options, and those force tokens as well give them a lot of help on the defense, right? Force tokens, a buff on defense to make them a little bit harder to kill as well. And those two, they've got Brilliant Evasion, becomes a little bit more stronger.
But you defend with today's.
What?
You defend with today's.
True.
It's difficult to roll. Oh, this one has. This one don't have delta.
No, they don't have the delta.
3 days.
Yeah. They defend with 3 dice.
You can play it more offensive. And with and with 1 force.
Yeah.
You can defend good.
Okay.
Usually aces play
spread out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They play aces spread out to flank with 1 minimum. Play all together. You can obstruct yourself.
Yeah, you can block yourself. Yeah, when you fly too close together, because they've got that double action economy. They've got the barrel roll. They've got the boost. They don't want to be flying close together because it means they start to inhibit those options.
The problem is in Sontir that you have three health, and you need to barrel roll and boost. As always.
Always, yeah.
They fail afterburners to acquire target lock and focus.
Yeah.
To have a good first battle round.
And are you playing tomorrow?
Yes.
And are you willing to tell us what you're going to be flying tomorrow, or is that still secret?
I decided 2 hours ago.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to play Whisper, but I don't play for one month, and I don't have the templates in the mind. And Whisper needs to move a lot with the cloak and maneuver and barrel roll.
Maneuver and barrel roll, yeah.
And if I don't have the measures good, the error, the mistakes, it's
the fourth.
Biggest.
Yeah. Keep going.
The mistake is biggest than if I only need to think one maneuver.
Right, it's a bigger mistake than if you, right, because you have to keep track of the maneuver and the barrel roll, and you play for your own positioning, and it's a bit more difficult in that respect. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay.
And I changed Whisper for something with Predator, Shield, and Hull upgrade.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I can put fire control system on Vader.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So anyway, it looks like we're going to be closing into combat range this round. Darth Vader's locked onto Luminara on Duli, as has Amarek Steel.
¿Cómo se llama?
Justa. Dime una frase, es mejor que...
Dos caballos.
They're doing a joust.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
They're doing a joust. For me, if you play SS, you never do that.
It's true. If two ace lists are jousting each other, it means that someone made a mistake.
Yes.
Yeah. The question is who?
Yeah. For which one is the first?
The what?
Can you try again?
Luminara. The green one is Luminara. La verde es Luminara. Amarillo Anakin, rojo Obi-Wan.
So the range is enough, but
They can do the half of Luminara this round with Vader and Marek.
Yeah.
on my edge.
Yeah, but it's on the edge. I don't know if it's the same.
The Republic player don't have
You wanna
a good
have-
shot
yeah.
in any
Judge!
imperial ship. No, para hablar.
They're trying to decide whether or not there's range or not.
Yes.
Judge! Here he comes.
Just if you can check these
Anakin to Vader.
The three deltas
I'm
can
glued to
shot
them.
against Sontir, I believe.
Not that we outback range as well, right?
Oh, it was glue. Really.
Wait a second. Can you give me a range one ruler?
Which one has the initiative?
Red has the initiative. Carlo won the initiative for the bid, and he gave it to Henri.
Is it aligned? What we'll do? Get
No, they can see
Mm.
really close.
They're getting really close on working this out.
I'm touching it. just a tiny bit. There's a it's in range just at the end of range 3. Just at the range 3. Just millimeters.
Okay.
So I can shoot.
Yeah, you can shoot.
Okay, so yeah, Anakin has arc on Vader.
Yes.
Yeah. And range 3.
So range 3.
Range 3.
So Anakin firing on Vader. Range 3 gets a hit, 2 crits and a blank.
Defend with 4.
And rolls blank, blank, focus, focus. Uses the focus token to take no damage.
So
Anakin gets to
I
fire
Sunti
back on with Sunti, sorry.
distance 3 to your Obi.
Sunti firing on Obi-Wan at range 3. 1 hit, 1 crit, and another 2 crits. Well, no, so I think it's 2 hits and a crit.
I'll check if Obi-Wan is on range for Luminara for his ability.
So checking
Yeah,
out.
but you have to be on range mine, no?
No, after while friendly ship at range 0 to 2
Okay.
defense.
The luminar abilities
Mhm.
to change 1 hit
Okay.
to focus.
Yeah.
So it is. I'm gonna use 1 force from Luminara to add 1 more. No, it doesn't add it. Sorry. I changed it later.
Okay.
So, really sorry. Did you use reroll there?
No,
No.
it was like that.
I'm gonna use force to change this one
Okay.
to
Enough.
focus. Yeah. Remember wrong card.
So
So 4 dice.
uses the brilliant evasion, right? Or no? Okay. So he's got 2 evades and spends the focus.
So my Darth Vader.
Now spend
For free.
the
Yeah.
force.
Yeah.
No, I didn't need to focus.
Range
Distance 2.
2.
Can you hold your ship? Distance 3.
So once hits,
3 again.
2 hits and a crit.
So you
And-
spend the focus or not? You spend the focus, no?
And they
You
can
need 3
use
hits. I changed
the
1
luminar
to,
abilities because
Okay.
it's the bullseye.
You spend the force.
Sorry, what you say? And
I
they
spend luminar
can't
force.
use
Yeah, but
the
you
luminar abilities
did one,
because it's in
one
bullseye
evade
of
and
Vader.
1
Yeah.
focus.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no worries. You can spend the force if you want, I don't care. But
So there I will.
4 dice for you.
Yeah. But luminar. I'm gonna use luminar.
No, you are in my bullseye.
Yeah. Okay, and blank, blank, evade,
So,
evade.
1 hit.
1 hit.
The 1 focus there, so 1 hit.
1 damage.
1 damage on Luminara.
My 5 goes first.
Your 5 goes first.
So range 3 to.
Obi-Wan
2 dice, there is no bullseye.
firing on Sunti, gets blanks.
Okay, my 5.
Now Manek, if he takes 1 damage, he can do the ability.
Yeah.
No rock, I think.
No rock, yeah.
Focus, hit, and blank.
It's gonna be a crit.
Gets a
Fire
crit.
control.
Fire control system gives him
Focus.
another hit, and focus is for free, 2 and a crit. There you've got
No,
focus, focus, evade.
No bullseye arc on me.
I spent already the focus, but
Yeah,
I think
but
that
I'm brilliant
spend
evasion.
focus is
If you are
better.
not attacking on bullseye arc,
Because you Luminar only
change
have
these
2 force
for
token.
one.
Yeah.
no, you not in your bullseye.
Yeah, alright. So I spend force and change these 2.
Perfect.
Okay.
Spends the force and changes both of them, right?
And now Luminara.
Luminara fires on Sunti.
There's no bullseye.
No bullseye, range 3.
But I'm going after Vader.
Okay.
So
this is
firing on
3.
Vader instead.
Nothing. Yeah,
2 focus results.
2. I defended with 4.
Spends the focus for 2. Gets 2 evades. And they go back to dials.
I check that. take the force back. So
There's your
you take one back.
Now Marek is in a bad place for the
Muévete por ahí, porque si no, es que este no mueve tanto, porque finalmente el tensión se hará que esto se caiga. Vale, y sigues moviendo por aquí, y yo sigo moviéndolo. Right. Yeah, so what were you saying about Marek? Sorry.
it's in a bad place because have the rock in front.
Yeah. And he needs to be able to get
He can
around
block him and he stay in the rock.
Yeah.
On the rock.
With Anakin, block Marek.
No, with Luminara.
Oh
You can't block Marek with Anakin. It move after.
Oh yeah, true. So what kind of position are you expecting Luminara to move herself into the block? What kind of
One
maneuver
bank
would she be doing?
to-
A one bank?
To right.
Right, okay. So she'd be moving to about there.
The best ship in the Carlos lead
Yeah.
for me is Veda. If you kill him, you have or you have the wing
The wing
really
condition.
near.
What?
La partida ganada muy cerca. La
Yeah,
victoria muy
you've got
cerca.
a big possibility of winning.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And you kill the ship that has the most fire.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my friend. I use on you.
And if Obi-Wan do a 3 bank
Ready
to
when
the right, I
Yeah.
believe that block too hard
5K.
or too hard too hard or too bank of something. Hola.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing.
No. He went for a K turn. So yeah, I don't know. I think if he wanted to try and get Marek on, well, no, I don't think Marek will end up on the rock anyway. Right, I see what you mean now. Let's clear that drawing off the screen anyway.
I'm going to spend one force. And then focus.
Focusing up.
Can you hold the rock?
He does a 2-turn to the
With
right.
one bank, you block that maneuver.
His one bank what?
I get a
With
nice
one bank in Luminara.
Oh yeah,
you can
Luminar would
block
have
down.
blocked him onto the rock. Yeah, I get you totally now. Yeah. She'd have done the one bank to the right.
I'm going to spend a force to boost.
Okay, he's boosting with the
I
fine-tuned
believe
controls.
that don't pass.
You
Oh,
will
yes.
Luminara.
Yeah,
You
it just
don't-
fits.
It's okay.
You can fix it.
No, no, it's okay.
Then I'm going to perhaps and drop this.
Drops the spare
Oh.
parts canisters right onto Marek's steel.
So it's like a,
Overlap your nuts.
really. So what I have to do?
Yeah. So, because you didn't hear it, everybody else did. But Carlo
It's,
says,
I have to
the
roll
overlap,
the
he
dice
says,
and
yeah.
take a stress.
So what do I have to do? To roll a dice and take a stress. Right.
And stay there.
Yeah. It's new debris.
And it stays there. Okay, so no
Nothing.
damage.
Alright?
All right. So my Vader.
Vader bumps into Anakin. So Anakin got himself into a really good position.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
They-
not taking any fire at this stage. Let's see where Suntir ends up. But yeah, he's in a really good position right now.
He used her ace to block
Let me see.
Yeah,
Carlos' ace.
yeah.
I will take very simple.
And he's deciding to try and just get away with Suntir.
You have just one of them,
something
no?
do a boost, Luminara can shot him.
Yep, true.
So your 5, I think that should just to Suntir. 2 batters, sorry. Distance 2.
It's a good round to Jedi's.
Yeah. So, one, I think it's a crit and a focus. Might be. He spends 1 force. Hit and crit. You got focus, focus, focus. Spends 2 force to block the attack.
So my 5 on your Luminara.
So,
Marek,
Marek still firing on Luminara, gets 3 hits and the focus, the crit.
Yeah.
So, rolling 4 dice for the obstruction. Blank, blank, focus, focus.
Nope. Since you are
spend force to change 2 dice.
not attacking on bullseye, I can use brilliant evasion.
Uses the brilliant evasion.
Use the ability
Yep.
of Marek.
1 crit.
3, you give me 3, and I choose.
Okay.
Yeah, fuel leak and Marek. Fuel leak, weapons disabled, weapons failure, and structural damage is the one that gets picked.
Yeah. No, you take this.
You choose this.
And you discard.
Right.
Got wobbly there for a second. Even the camera couldn't believe what happened.
Luminara.
So I got to take the damage card off of Luminara. She's on the structural damage.
Feel here.
Range 2, not Marek.
So range 2 on Marek now.
1.
1.
1 hit, and that's evaded.
Right.
And they go back to dials. Regenerating force tokens.
The Republic do a good round, bad dice.
Yeah,
One.
bad dice didn't work for them. So yeah, it's a slow. What we've seen the last couple of days, today and yesterday, is the Jedi lists are quite slow play.
So
It takes a long time to get
when
damage
you
through with them.
prefer if the defender
If you
is
roll
in your
2
another
attack
thing.
dice,
Yeah.
it's normal.
Yeah,
If
And you
are
have
not
3
in
ships.
the-
yeah.
Okay.
Very much confusing cards.
Yeah, because they are really confusing. You know? A lot of stuff.
Now let's see if Carlo can get himself into a position where he actually gets to shoot on some of Henry's ships. As I mentioned before, Henry and Carlo played in the XTC yesterday. Carlo playing for Team Italy and Henry playing for Team Finland. They didn't play together, but Italy and Finland did play against each other. Oof. Yeah, like I say, it's slow games, right? And it
Yes.
becomes difficult to watch. There's not much to talk
this
about.
Is a difficult round for both.
Yeah, and I think Sunte's probably just going to try and take a bank, boost barrel roll to get into a good position.
1 heart. On
Yeah, 1 hard tap
the
would
bottom.
also work. Luminara, she's stressed, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so she's stressed.
But
She's got
problem
that.
is Marek that you can do a choreograph and return to the battle.
Well, Marek's also stressed, and he's going to
Yes.
have to go over that debris token from the spare parts canister.
And this round, pass again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's going to have to do a blue maneuver to clear the stress he has, and he's going to pick one up straight away anyway. And Vader as well. Vader needs to be careful of his maneuver to make sure he doesn't go over
Yeah.
the debris token or the rock.
Yeah,
His options are pretty much straightforward, or a hard turn to the left, which he doesn't really want to do because it's disengaging.
only have one direction.
Yeah.
1 heart.
That will be blue because on 4.
Is stressed.
Yeah.
I don't know. He have R4.
Yes,
It's
the alpha
it's
astromech
blue.
makes it blue, yeah. Focusing with Luminara, and now Obi-Wan takes a 1 turn to the right. Lots of decisions to be made here. He can try and block Marek, he can try and block Vader, if Vader was stupid enough to go to the
Vader-
right.
Only can go forward.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
go
yeah. Strictly speaking, that's what he wants to do. Gonna barrel roll.
I believe that this is a bad place for Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, my Marek. He pick out a stress and he gets again stress.
Oh, I forgot to change the camera. Yeah, we got Marek goes through, takes the stress away, puts it back on. Doesn't take any damage from the debris cloud.
You're 6.
Now,
And Marek needs 2 rounds more to shot again.
yeah. To be able to shoot again, to be able to get back in into the engagement, it's going to be at least another 2 rounds before he gets involved again. But meanwhile, it looks like Anakin's going to probably try and pursue him.
There would be stress, but I will spend 1 force to remove that stress.
But you have to be in the bullseye or in the arc?
0 at 1 on arc or any
Perfect.
on both sides. No stress.
He spend force to
Yeah.
use the ability and
Yeah.
remove stress.
I will take a target lock. No. Yeah, target lock away.
Target locks on Vader with Anakin.
So, Vader,
So now Vader goes,
Yes.
4 straight. That's pretty much the only option available to him.
Or
4K turn, okay. But he's going to get shot by 2 Jedis.
Yes.
Yeah.
afterburns.
Use the afterburns to go forward.
Vader has the lock on Luminara.
Yeah,
So I put the charge spent here.
as does Marek.
Can you
And looks like Suntir bumps into Luminara and Duli.
Yes.
Well read there by Henri.
It may shot. No. He don't
get the
shot
focus?
Obi-Wan.
No, he's not got arc on any of the
And
the Jedi. The only Jedi being shot at this turn is going to be Anakin from Vader,
Anakin.
in exchange for Anakin and Obi-Wan firing on Vader. Oh, yeah, that's true. So you've got 1 hit, 2 hits and a focus. Uses the force to make 3.
I define the retreat.
And there you've got focus and evade.
1 damage.
Spends the
So
force.
I get back 1 force.
Takes 1 damage on Vader.
Vader, this is 2.
Nothing.
Nothing from Vader. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Taunt shot.
Not got arc, right?
And that's all.
That's the end of that, and they go back to dials.
Yeah, for me too. still stressed.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. Once again, Marek's still stressed. Vader also stressed.
Yes.
Anakin, not really bothered about anything. Obi-Wan is, well, if Marek and Vader are going to move, then Obi-Wan wants to kind of pursue Vader a little bit, and maybe even have Anakin kind of come up short in front of Vader to try and get, once again, two attacks on Vader to be able to do some damage. Let's take this off for a minute. Okay. So he needs to with Vader, he probably wants to try and avoid getting between Anakin and Obi-Wan again. So he needs to do a slightly faster maneuver, but he's still stressed. So he's going to need to do something that maybe a bank maneuver, like a two bank. Is that blue on the dial for the advanced? So a two bank to the right or to the left would be a good option right here to try and get past Anakin and make sure he's avoiding the arc of Obi-Wan.
It's easy to block Vader with Anakin and shot with...
Oh, because yeah, Anakin's moving first. It's true, yeah. So Luminara does a signals loop. Obi-Wan K turns. Huh. You get to still do fine-tune controls, right? No. Okay.
No. It's probably that he wants to catch Sontir.
Yeah. What's up, Marek? Takes a two bank to the right. And Anakin, yeah, if he was going to go
to shot Vader.
Yeah, he's gone for the signals loop to try and make sure that wherever Vader goes, he's going to get pursued. Vader wants to have dialed in two-speed bank maneuver to the right and then be able to boost to escape both of those arcs. No, he's gone straight. I mean, he can still get out of there. Barrel roll right.
No, first need to do afterburners.
Yeah.
And I think that it can't get out of the Anakin's firing arc.
Yeah. Afterburners to the right with the boost.
That was the last charge.
Let's charge.
And it's got no charges left on afterburners now. Yeah, barrel rolling to escape the arc, and I think he's done it. I'm not sure.
Anyway, so spend the force. Remove the target lock.
So Vader moves his target up to Anakin, trying to hope that in the next couple of rounds he's going to get an opportunity to shoot on him and to prevent Anakin from chasing down Marek Steel. As it is Marek Steel, or Marek Steel could take 2 range 3 attacks from Obi-Wan and Anakin, or maybe Obi-Wan, they can split their fire up and Obi-Wan fires on Suntir.
Obi-Wan don't arrive on Vader and
You don't think he has range? I think it might just be in range.
it's out.
I think Anakin is at range 2.5, and I think Obi-Wan would just get in, maybe.
Ooh.
Suntir takes a hard turn to the left, making himself a more interesting target to Obi-Wan right now.
Probably evade and focus and boost to the right, and it may gain focus.
I'm not sure what it is. What it is that's got him so doubtful.
Evade.
So boosts forwards to the right with Suntir. And evades for a linked action.
Can you hold your ship?
Or I said that backwards. It was evade and then boost.
I think there is.
Yeah, it's good. I think it overlaps again.
Okay. So, focus. So you're 6. Let's see
Taking
here.
focus. Mm-hmm.
I don't think that it gets a ship.
So checking arc for Anakin, firing on Darth Vader.
You see Marek. This is here.
Out. One shot, Marek.
Mm-hmm.
With Nora.
Range 3.
Range 3, Anakin on Marek. No obstruction. Gets 1 hit, 1 crit, and a blank.
Let's just agree. If we reroll this, we reroll all the time.
Alright,
Okay.
let's do that.
Okay. The die was cocked on the stress token, so they've re-rolled it for a focus. Just 1 hit then, and Marek rolls the evade.
So my Suntir
Cheat Forge players, man.
to the right.
1, 2, 3 hits. And there's 2 focuses and a blank.
To force.
One ship.
Yeah,
And 1 damage.
so loses 1 damage.
Okay. No bullseye. This is
Obi-Wan fires on Suntir. 2 hits. Suntir rolls an evade the focus. Spends the focus.
I spend the bait.
Marek doesn't shoot. So,
Okay.
Luminara.
Yes. You have the bullseye. This is 3 with the bullseye.
That's 2 dice. Adding
1 hit, 1 crit.
focus and using
And a focus.
Force 3.
Spends the force for 3. Gets 2 evades
One
and
crit.
2 blanks. 1 crit goes through. Face up is a
And
fuel
you
leak.
Take a damage crit.
Which one is?
Fuel leak. So you are stressed here. You are stressed here or stressed there. At the end, I take back the force. So you have 2 force, 1 force, and a fuel.
Did you have the choice between playing day 1A or day 1B? One?
Yeah.
You're playing tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Right. What made you choose tomorrow over today?
Two things. First, I prefer to play all games continuous,
Yeah.
and I need to practice a little.
Right, okay.
Not come here and play.
Yeah. Okay, I get you. Because you're going to be up against 230 something players tomorrow.
Yes, I know it.
So it's going to be a big deal, and it's probably going to be lots of Polish players, I would imagine. I mean, plenty of other foreign players, but I just figure being Saturday, Polish players will be like vroom and just come on in.
I hear that tomorrow is a day for XTC players.
Also, we've got some players today. Carlo, Henri, they were both XTC players. Oliver Pocknell's playing.
Okay, ready?
From Team Spain, no one's playing today. But yeah, we've got Van Langelaan playing today. No, Van Langelaan's playing. Rick Porcius was on Team Netherlands. He's playing today. Timo Raab was on Team Germany. He's playing today. There are plenty of people playing today that were playing in the XTC yesterday. I don't know if this means he's won something important. Keyforge players, man, they get really excited. Have you seen the sort of stuff they've got at their prize wall?
On here?
In Keyforge, they have this.
No.
They have this Gamer and Sons table. Have you seen these tables that are like a proper table that have a section that you can take out and you have like a gaming space underneath. So when you're not playing games, you put these boards on and you can use it as a table, but underneath you've still got your game being played. And you can win that if you get enough prize tickets, right? But it's they told me something like 4,000, the equivalent of prize tickets in Keyforge. You get something like 4,000 of these amber shard things, and you can take that big table home. Okay, so Obi-Wan takes a one bank to the right.
Then focusing.
Another thing we should mention is that the prizes haven't arrived.
Yeah, but X-Wing prizes don't arrive.
No, they've not Destiny or X-Wing have arrived because a lot of the stuff was sent off for Gen Con, and they've sent it from Gen Con over here, and it's not cleared customs yet. So they're hoping it's going to arrive tomorrow.
Yes.
Or I think they think it's going to arrive today, but I would say if it was going to arrive today, it would be here already.
Or Sunday.
Sunday. I don't think customs do things on Sundays. I think if it's a Sunday, you have to wait till Monday.
In X-Wing are hyperspace and top of European.
Yeah.
Marek don't shot this round.
No,
again.
he's got no shots. He's, as you said before, it's going to be a couple of turns before he gets back into the engagement.
Yes.
Because he was just in a bad position. And with that double stress maneuver he had, well, not double stress, but stressed again, it was going to take him some time to get back into the game anyway. Vader's also far out of the engagement. Sunti is pretty much the only one that has a possibility here of being able to do something.
There is my ship, please. So you put back your lobby.
Yeah, so Sunti just kind of barrel rolls out of arcs. Although I think Luminaris still has him. He's boosting though. Yeah, so bye-bye. No firing this round from anybody. So as we said before, the games with the Jedi, very slow games. There's not much happening. There's a lot of swirling around, a lot of avoidance play.
Yeah. This round, if anyone shots, it's a good round for deltas because he can recover force in all ships.
Yeah. So he'll be coming back with fully charged force tokens and being able to tank another couple of shots. Looks like Alberto Nogales is finished.
Yes, he win.
Yeah? Alright, so Sunti way too far out of the game for this round to be able to do anything. Marek also in a position, well, I mean, I suppose he could two-turn into the right and try and face Obi-Wan or Luminara, but it's not good.
Suntir needs a lot of rounds to come back to the battle.
Suntir is going to probably do a free bank to the right this turn, get himself behind that asteroid, maybe even boost and barrel rolls, try and gain some ground, but the next 2 turns he's not really going to be involved in combat. And this is bad. Ooh.
He tried to catch Suntir.
And that's a surprise. I wasn't expecting to see that. I was expecting to see just kind of like daisy chain the 2 Jedis heading towards Darth Vader.
For me, this is a
I
mistake.
guess with time running out, 23 minutes to go, Henri needs to start scoring some points.
For me, this is a mistake because Suntir move after and double
reposition.
reposition. It's really difficult to catch him.
Yeah.
It's a ¿cómo se dice? Cebo.
It's a bait. It's a bait and switch, yeah.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting to see Obi-Wan go off that way. I was expecting Obi-Wan to also come around, trying to close down both left and right turns for Suntir, but
he needs to do the half of Vader or Suntir.
Yeah, he needs to get 1 more damage on Suntir or 2 more damage on Vader. And with 20 minutes to go, it's going to be a bit difficult. So I feel I must address briefly the artwork on the right of the screen is Carlo Tozzi's special tournament tray. It's not just a picture that's put there. That's his tournament tray with laser cut clear perspex for slots to place his ships, which you'll notice on the right side of the image, and underlaid a silkscreen image of Katy Perry in a bathing suit. I'm not sure where the image was originally used, but like I say, it's his stuff. I can't sit there and turn around and tell him not to use his stuff. I don't know.
This round, Marek can suffer a lot of damage.
And he did turn in, as I said he would, but it's not a good position for him to be in. Obi-Wan kind of read it, Anakin kind of read it, and now, he's got a good opportunity to do some damage on Marek and maybe even get half points there, and have Suntir or Vader as a backup.
Expect players 20 minutes until the end of the round. 20 minutes until the end of the round.
Focus. 1/4 barrel roll. Second fourth. Third. So
Shooting phase.
Yeah.
you should.
Carlo tries to kill Obi-Wan in one round.
Mm. So, Anakin fires, hit, crit, spends the target lock. He's going on Vader, huh?
Yes.
Okay, I'd have thought he'd gone for Marek, but okay.
Force, maybe.
Yeah, uses the Force to change the focus token. 2 hits and a crit, whilst 1 focus blank. There's 2. Takes the crit, loses the shield on Vader.
So my Vader, this is 2.
So 1, 2 and a crit from Vader on Obi-Wan. Or is this was... Here we go. Okay, so blank, blank, evade, hit and crit.
For Obi-Wan. And a crit.
Yeah,
No, it's soon.
and that's a panicked pilot, so he gets 2 stress tokens on Obi-Wan.
No, it doesn't matter because it's probably that he dies.
Yeah. Now that Marek's going to fire on him as well.
1. No.
So firing on Marek, Obi-Wan, range 1.
Some bullseye.
Yeah.
So
So 2 focuses. What I think is a hit
Spend-
and a blank.
spend focus, uses Obi-Wan abilities,
Yep.
and he can.
3.
Oh no.
I defend on a 3.
Rolls a blank, a focus, and an evade. Loses the 2 shields on Marek Steel.
Distance 1.
And firing back, Marek Steel on Obi-Wan. Fire control system repeats a blank. That becomes a crit. Uses the focus to get 2 hits and a crit.
I would like to use Luminara's ability.
Well, you did like this.
It is in range.
Yeah, no, I know, but I already.
So
I had the focus.
So,
So you modify
No.
before on me. No?
I don't
It was
understand
like
why
that.
he used.
What's happening
Lumina-
here is that now Henry is saying he wants to use
I had this.
Luminara's
So you
ability.
modify
Yeah,
one,
but Luminar
and you
ability
do
is
like
first.
Yeah, but
With the
Carlos
ability
is saying
of
it
the
makes no
target
difference
lock,
because even if you
move
did, I spend the
one
focus at
target
the end,
After I spend the focus.
right? So they all get converted anyway. Right, so evade, focus,
Even if you are in my arc,
evade.
spending 2 force.
yeah, but
This,
For brilliant evasion.
Yeah.
you are
Only
not
needs
in the
one.
attacker's bullseye.
yeah, but I'm using 1 for 1.
Okay, perfect. So
Right, so he used the 2
So,
force
one
tokens.
3 evades. 3 hits.
it was 1 evade and 2. Okay, no.
It was like this, and I spent 2 force. Yeah.
Okay, taken care of.
I
That was a
get
bit.
force back and
Okay. So, yep, not a good turn there for Henry. He really should have got more damage through on Marek and wasn't able to do it. And likewise for Carlo and Obi-Wan. He should have really taken Obi-Wan off the table that turn. Hasn't managed to do it. And so it's going to be a bit more...
He needs one do the 4 damage, and in a double crit, choose a double damage.
Yeah. With Marek, huh? Using Marek, pick a
And
double,
choose-
pick a direct hit, yeah? Assuming he gets one out of the first 3 cards. Okay. And the rest of the Barcelona players are playing tomorrow, huh?
Yes, today only plays Ivan Berbera
Ivan, yeah.
because all the rest of players
Mm-hmm.
played hyperspace yesterday.
They played Hyperspace yesterday, the Barcelona players?
Joel
I saw Joel, see,
Alberto,
yeah, and Alberto out here,
Carlos.
yeah, I saw out here.
and some players play Imperial Assault.
Alright, okay. So here's a long planning phase as they kind of work out what they're going to be doing.
It's probably that only play 2 more rounds.
Yeah. I mean, there's only like 13 minutes left in the round, so yeah, there's only time for 2 more rounds. The way things are going with the round timing, I mean, Carlo's ahead on points, but all of his ships are just 1 damage card away from being on half points. So as it stands, Henry's just got to get 1 damage card to stick, and he starts clawing back the loss. Or clawing back the possibility of a win here. Obi-Wan, hard 1 turn to the right.
You could try to block Vader
Yeah,
and catch something.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Amaric also turns to the
Far
left.
right, yes. Not on road.
Oh, he's doing tower roll, right, okay.
Obi-Wan can die this round.
Obi-Wan could die this round, it's true.
You try to go all in front.
He could have died last round though, right? But he didn't.
Aim to a little bit back.
Just because okay.
They're saying in the chat that your English has improved a lot, huh?
Eh?
They're saying in the chat that your English has improved a lot. Well done. No, I mean, it's true. It was a lot better than it was 2 years ago, but like 2 years ago it was pretty
The
bad. You're
difference
doing okay. You're
from
doing
the
okay.
Last time, it's really
Yeah, it's really good. Do you think X-Wing had a lot to do with you learning English?
Huh?
Do you think your learning of English, your improvement in English, had a lot to do with X-Wing and reading
depends.
English cards and stuff like that?
it's, persons that see me play says that I'm not bad
Yeah.
because I'm really simple.
Yeah.
phrasing.
But what I mean to say is there any other way that you practice English in your day-to-day life?
In university I have 1 or 2
You have 1 or 2
signatures in
classes, right? Okay.
English.
What is it you're studying again?
Chemistry.
Chemistry. And to complete your course, what's the level of English you're supposed to have? B1, B2?
B2.
Yeah. Okay.
Anakin is in a bad position.
Yep, Anakin has got himself in a bad position, but I'm not so sure it's important because Carlo wants to be firing on Obi-Wan, wants to get him off the table. If he's lucky enough to get Obi-Wan off the table with the first attack from Marek, then Sunte can also be firing on Anakin, but he needs to get Obi-Wan off the table. Might even be an option. No, I don't think it'd be a good idea to fire with Sunte. Oh yeah, he's going to go with Anakin with Sunte.
This is from him, no?
Yeah.
So, distance, Anakin doesn't shoot. Distance 2, no rock. You have
Vader
just
Illuminara.
2 dice now, no?
Yeah,
Times
Vader.
2.
Hold it there.
1 hit, 2 blanks.
key thing in
Wait.
ability of Luminara.
Yeah, you want to use this before?
Yeah,
Because, okay.
it will come on this step, so
So use a force.
yes.
Like this, no? We roll 2
So he's used Luminara's ability
and spend the force.
and spends the force to get 2. And 1 focus, 1 blank. Yeah, he uses the force to convert 1 to an evade and takes 1 damage on Luminara.
So 3. Move side.
Makes 3.
2 hits. The one, sorry, 1 hit, 2 focuses, rerolls a focus for another.
Just 1.
Just 1 crit then. Blank, blank, and 2 evades.
Okay. You're 5.
I think we're still going after Marek.
Okay.
Maybe 1 shot to Marek.
Yeah.
You modify.
So 1 hit, 1 focus.
2 damage.
3 dice for me.
2 hits. Become blank, focus, and evade. Takes 1 damage on Vader.
No, on Marek still. It's
Oh, I
Marek.
see, my bad, yeah.
Okay, we roll.
Gets 2 hits and 2 crits.
Is that?
You are beast.
Looks like 2 evades.
So 2 goes through.
1 hit and I choose the crit, but it's enough, no?
Yeah, okay, if you say so. Fuel leak. Direct hit.
Fuel leak and direct hit make a nonsense combo.
Another.
Yeah, another one from the fuel leak. So dead Obi-Wan.
Get back a force.
Luminara is still going to shoot.
Oh, for sure. Sure.
Huh. Luminara firing on
Didn't die.
maybe Marek, right? Because Marek's got no force tokens to buff himself. He's got no focus token. It's got to go on Marek.
And 2 health left.
Yeah. Checking for bullseye arc.
Yeah.
I think they say yes.
Oh no.
Range 2.
So 2 hits
Yes.
plus 1
Focus.
focuses. And you got 2
two
evades.
evades.
So
One left.
just 1 damage on Marek Steel.
Take a force.
Regens a force with Vader. And then back to dials. It's slowly coming to an end, this game. Just 5 minutes left in the round. Carlo ahead ever so slightly. If Henri was able to spread damage around on this turn, let's see if we took Darth Vader. Come on, that wouldn't be enough. So neither would Sun Tifel be enough. So he'd need to get half points. He'd need to get 1 damage card on both Sun Tifel and Darth Vader. Well, no, he's to do 1 damage to 2 ships. Whichever 2 ships makes no difference, but he's got to do it to 2 ships. He can't do 2 damage to 1 ship. He has to get 1 damage on 2 ships. And to be able to win the game, which makes it more difficult because he's not got Obi-Wan anymore. So he's got 1 less shot. He's got to have the two shots he's got from Luminara and Anakin with only firing with the 2 dice, and he's got to make them count.
So,
I think that Luminara tries to do the half on Veda
Yeah.
and block Marek.
Mm-hmm.
well, I will hold the rock.
It can stay on the rock
Yeah.
and die.
Right way.
It's true. You can, if he overlaps the rock and rolls a hit, then then Marek could be out there before we even get to the combat phase, and that gives Henri a better chance.
Yes, on the rock.
Yeah, yeah.
So rolls a die.
Your 6.
No, he
Did
roll
he-
a blank.
He rolled a blank,
So
right?
You take the stress. You keep the stress.
Making things a little bit more difficult.
Ah, okay.
So as it stands, they've both kind of slotted into place. I don't see him being able to do this because Marek's going to be behind them. Suntir is going to be out of arc. He's only going to be able to get a shot on Vader, so he's not going to win this game, Henri. He's got to be able to shoot 2 ships this turn, and as he can't do that,
So you use
I
the
think
force.
this game has gone to Carlo already.
Okay.
Well, I mean already, but like, I don't think there's any possible win condition here for Henri. He's got no opportunity of being able to fire on the 2 ships that he needs to fire on.
So, Vader. Oh, good deal.
He tries to kill Luminara.
Yeah.
So, you can do like that. For me, it's a 2 bang. 2 bang.
Yeah. 2 banks. Barrel
Yeah.
rolls to the right
So,
and forward.
just a miss.
Yeah. Yeah. So range 1 from Suntir. Oh, even going further.
To be sure, because you never know, you evade.
If you got
No.
those cannons on my mouth, so
So, your Anakin.
Okay, here we go. Anakin firing on Darth Vader. He's going to need to get a really good shot off to make any difference here.
Okay, it's 3.
Okay, here we go. Anakin fires, focus, hit, crit.
Target lock.
Target locks, just re-roll the focus.
no, wait. Target lock.
Woof. Woof. And blank. Re-rolls, gets blank, focus, evade.
Distance 2.
And there's a hit.
So this was on that, so I reroll. F5 control system. 1/4.
Right, 1, 2 hits.
It's enough, no?
Becomes 3 with the force, and it should be more than enough to take Luminara off the table. 1 focus, 1 evade. Gets 2. Luminara goes down. Suntir is going to fire
Focus.
just for fun. 3 hits on Anakin. Evade and focus.
And
Spends the force, takes another shield.
You want to
That's-
do another turn, so it's okay.
30 seconds left on the round.
9 seconds.
They're going for another turn. Oi, oi, oi. Carlo is like, I'm gonna wipe your ships off the board, man.
That is time on the round. That is
Keep
time
the
on
deal,
this
so
round.
another
Please finish the game round you are on. If you have already begun the fighting phase, please do finish that round.
How many
And
points
please do
is
get
it?
your slips in as quickly as possible. Thank you.
You have my list there.
80.
Oh, okay, so that's the end of the round.
So at the end of the
Points are coming in from everybody, but there's
You have
a bigger problem is that Carlo wants to try and get Anakin Skywalker off the board, and
One forces petrol.
I don't see. I don't see why.
it's the last round, so I can make some count.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we won this.
So he's currently summing up the points,
Them
even though they've not
is
finished playing.
55 plus
51 and 56.
But guys, this is like something you can do after the game's finished, and it will be the same.
so 100
We're not sitting here waiting while you do it.
So now you heal me 26 plus 26 26 52.
Yeah, but I lost 52 riding tequila.
Two.
Oh gosh.
If there are any deal when finish the time, that's all.
Well, there's this.
You can't put the deal set and return if the opponent don't stay one.
I don't know. You see, the strictly speaking, the way the rules are written, once you pass the end phase, you're in the planning phase, right? Passing the end phase means you have to clear the green tokens, right? So once the green tokens are gone, that's it. You're in the next round. You're in the planning phase already. The dial being on the table has got nothing to do with it, right? But we've seen like a couple of times now that people are ruling that like a dial has to be on the table, which means that you see people suddenly rushing and putting the dial down, like you saying, or putting it down and then doing another dial and then picking it back up again and doing it again. It's a bit turbulent in that respect. A bit like, you understand turbulent. There we go. That's pretty much a Spanish word. Come on, Carlo. Because I wanted to try and go to the toilet before the next round.
Today are 6 or 7 rounds.
6. At Gen Con they did 7 rounds because in Gen Con for certain reasons they had to have day 2 be shorter. They needed a shorter day 2, so they wanted less people to get through to day 2, so they gave everyone an extra round on day 1, and then the people that were like 6 and 1 or better got through to the top cut the next day, which made a smaller pool and I think 1 or 2 rounds less on the day 2. In this case, that's not the issue that we have, so they're more comfortable with doing 6 rounds per day and having. I think we're going to end up having a top 64 bracket on Sunday, because if today is 16 players, tomorrow should be around about 27, 28, somewhere around about there.
How many
which
players
gives
play tomorrow?
somewhere around 220 to 250.
So, yes.
Yeah.
20,
You get maybe 20,
25.
28, somewhere around 26, 24 to 20, 28. And then you get so that'll give you a top of 44 or something like that. Anyway, top 44 makes the top 16 bracket, and that's what we're going to have on Sunday. So we'll have 5 rounds at least on Sunday. The question is, like, how many buys will there be? Jesus, Carlo. If I'd have known you were going to do this, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have picked you. Carlo, yeah. Put the dial down. You've won the game. You're playing for what? How many points? You got to get You got to get 1 damage on him, and it will give you another.
Yeah, but
43 points.
The points that you destroy, it doesn't matter. Only one or lose.
You see, that's what everyone says as far as classifying for the stage 2. But then when the ranking goes up at the end of the day, everyone cares about whether or not they're in 17th or 50th place or 40th place, and that's what they're all playing for. That's what they're doing it for. And yeah, it's a shame. I wish it wasn't like that, but that's the way it is. Even if you don't make the top. Well, no, it does. The MOV does matter because, as we've said, there's going to be a lot of buys for tomorrow, for day 2. So, yeah, you want to be high up on that ranking. If you're undefeated, you want to play for every single point. So that on the Sunday morning, you get that extra time in bed.
Oof.
Yep.
Can you hold your sheet?
Gets blocked upon Suntir by Anakin.
Darth Vader.
So
This one.
Vader fires on Anakin. Gets a crit, a focus, and a hit. Gets another crit. Gets 1 hit, 3 crits. There's a focus and blank, so he's going to get a couple of face-up damage cards here. That's a damaged engine. That's a weapons failure. That's a hull breach.
No, you spend the 1 first.
Oh, right. This is because he's that Marek steel, right?
That done. Let's see Marek. Distance.
So he went for the damaged engine. What? Why would he go for damaged engine and weapons failure? It makes no sense. Like he's going to do another maneuver. I think. Does that mean he died or did he not die?
No.
He didn't die, right? Okay. Thank you, Juanito. Your English is much better. Have a nice day. I'm gonna go have a go at Carlo.
Duchess, the last game.
I'm going to go to the toilet, man. What are you doing?
Did you see?
I saw everything.
It was nice, no?
Don't forget to
Did you enjoy?
Yeah. Don't forget to the other one.
Oh,
right?
I wanted to steal you.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I'm not going to do an interview, guys, right? Because we've gone too far, right? So let's fill this out and get everything packed up as quickly as possible, please.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
It was a real pleasure to